I'm just on the train home from Southport. I've been to meet a girl who lived next door to me when we were kids, Susan Thompson. I told her I was going to do this. I'm going to tell you some stories about us growing up later. But I'm just doing you this little video now. This is from Southport to Liverpool train. We've done nothing but laugh, reminiscing about the things we got up to. And I said to her, I'm going to tell them on my YouTube after. So she said, what, you're going to tell them about what we got up to? I said, yeah, I am. So we did have some fun, telling you. We're in Hightown now.
This is Hightown. Take care when leaving the train at this.
Yes, so we went, well, Susan had a coffee, I had a little drink. Oh no, I didn't go out to have a drink, like I've only had one. But what a lovely little catch up and that, but she sobbed her heart. She's 79 next month on the 18th of October. Sobbed her heart out when I was leaving. I'll give her a big hug and that. I was tearing up myself, like, but it was just lovely meeting up, and I never planned it. I got up this morning, seen the sun, and I thought, I'm going to go out today. I'll go for a ride, a bus ride or what have you. So I got the bus to town, and the next bus stop, Southport bus was there, so I jumped on it. But I wouldn't get the bus again because it took an hour and 40 minutes with all the road works going on. So that's why I'm on the train coming back home. But I rung her up when I was on the bus and I said to her, are you still in Southport? Because I've only seen her once at a funeral 2 years ago, her brother-in-law's funeral. I've only seen her once in about 40 years, 30, 40 years. So she said, yeah, I'm still there. I said, well, I'm on my way there on the bus now. I said, do you want to meet up? I'll buy you a coffee or a cup of tea or something. So she said, oh no, I'm not going out today. So I said, okay, not a problem. I said, we'll meet up another time. So I put the phone down. 5 minutes later, she rang me. She said, I'm coming and meet you. She said, I wouldn't miss this for no one. But she's like myself. Swears like a trooper, and the laughing we've done. So she rang me 5 times while I was on the bus. Where the hell are you now? I said, don't know. I said, all I can see one side of me is cabbages growing, and all I can see the other is spuds. Didn't know where I was. I was in Formby or somewhere, I don't know. And it's like here's just farms and everything everywhere. So I just had to keep saying to her, you know, I think I'm in whatever. I said, but I'm by a farm anyhow. The bus was going through all the back streets, you see. And I know not to get that number 300 again. I think I got the 47 last time I went. It didn't take that long. But why it was long, round Kirkdale way, they were painting the lines on the road, not the ones who were doing it with the St George's flag, the proper one, the ones. So the queues was terrible. And I thought, oh Jesus Christ, I feel I've been on this bus since I was 16. But I had a good day, as I say. It got me out the house, and that's all I'm saying to you. If if you're feeling down or what have you. I wasn't feeling down. It's just that I stayed in yesterday because it was raining all day. And I thought, I'm not staying in again tomorrow. I'm going to get my steps in, wherever. So I got the bus, got off at Queen Square. I got the 10A and I got off at Queen Square, and as I say, the next bus stop along that goes to Southport, Hoylake and everywhere, so I just jumped on that. But what a lovely day out. And we were mentioning about her mum and that, and her dad that lived next door to me when we was kids. We got up to some frigging things, I'm telling you. Once we run away from home, I think I was 15, so she must have been 18. And we only got to Roby, which isn't far from where we lived. And I thought it was in Australia or somewhere. And she went in the phone box there by the station. And the next minute the police come with all the sirens and everything because we were missing from home. We only been missing about 4 hours. But we must have walked round in circles because it wasn't far from where we lived. And I thought we were in flipping Australia, Manchester or somewhere, that we'd walked that much. So I said to her, I'm crying like I'm saying, what did you, because she was with her sister's 12 months older than me. So I said, I'm crying, saying, oh, my mum will batter me now, what did you ring the police for? She said, I was hungry, I needed to get home for me tea. Needless to say, I did get a clout when I got home because everybody was worried, naturally, and the police gave me a talking to for doing it. So that was one of the stories we were laughing about today, but I will tell you some more stories later on or tomorrow. I will think of more. But I'm loving these train journeys, you know. I'm absolutely loving them. I'm on my own. There's no one sitting by me. There is further up the carriage. There's no one sitting by me. But I just love them. Because you can get up and move around if you want to, can't you? Not that I do. But you can get up and move around places. But I like looking at the houses, you know, like the back of the houses, you know, some of them have swimming pools in, don't they? The posh ones, like, not ours. Look and see a bin in our ones. So I like to see mostly trees this side. I mean, there's houses that side now, but there wasn't before. That's like a little village. Where is this? What station is this?
This is Lundell Sands and Crosby.
Thanks very much, Mrs. Lundell Sands and Crosby. This is. And Susan wanted me to stay in hers the night. She said, just come back with me. I've got a nice clean bed there for you. You can stay there. I said, oh no, I've made no plan. I didn't even plan to meet up with anyone. It's just that I knew she told me last time I seen her, she lived in Southport, so I just thought, I'll give her a ring. I took her phone number 2 years ago. I have rung her since, and I thought to myself, I wonder if Susan will meet up. Does she live far from where I'm going? And apparently she doesn't. So when I got off the bus, they walked to where I was and I walked to where she was. So I was waving my arms away when I seen her coming into sight, and she started filling up and grabbing hold of me saying, I've missed you, I love you. Why don't you come and live with me? I'd love you to live with me. And Jeff, she said, we'd make you welcome. I said, I know you would. I said, but I've got my grandkids and kids, I can't. She said, and as I say, she swears like a trooper, she's like that to me. You're only up there in road, you can get the bus or the train back. I said no. I said next time I'm planning somewhere out, I said I might pack a little overnight case. I said, but I will ring you before. I said I won't just turn up at you. I don't know where she lives anyway. She wanted me to take her to her house today, but as I said to her, it's 4 o'clock, turned 4 o'clock now. So I said, if I go to yours, I'm going to be sitting in yours having a cup of tea and what have you, and time's passing. So I said, and I've got to get back home. So I said, next time I come, I promise you. But she bloody sobbed her heart out when she was leaving. She had shaking and holding around her eyes. But I said, I promised her, I said, I will, if they get another couple of days nice, I said, I will come up and see you. Where are we now? The next stop will be Waterloo, it says. I wish they'd chop these bloody trees so you could see what's behind them. I asked one of my nieces to come today, but she couldn't come. As I say, I can't plan anything. I really can't plan nothing and say to someone, do you want to come next Tuesday, Wednesday, what have you. If I wake up in the morning and I feel like going, I just get up and get out.
This is Waterloo. Take care when leaving the train at this
Remember,
station.
we had one of them trees, the one in my back, pie the canter, that isn't it? The one in my back garden has red berries. In case you're interested, pie the canter. And where I get off this is Central. Central Station is the last stop. So as I get out the station, that's the pubs what I always video. When I'm showing you where I've been, they're the pubs right outside the Central Station in case anyone's thinking of heading to the Liverpool. because I know a few of you are. And it's Friday, there's all stags and then parties in today, because it's Friday. But every day is the same. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't necessarily have to be Friday to Sunday, Friday, Monday. It can be Monday to Friday, because every day is good down there. It's really good. If you want a hen do or what have you, get booking round there, because you'll love it.
Are in operation on the Merseyrail network. If you are unable to show a valid ticket to our revenue services, you may be issued with a penalty fare.
Some people can't get out, can they? So they probably enjoyed this journey, but it makes me dizzy. Keep looking at that. That's why I keep putting it on myself. But as I say, I know some can't get out, the bedridden. So I like to do little things like this. If I see something interesting, if I see cows in the field or something like that, I'll let you see them. And just something to look at, isn't it? But at the moment, there's not. And I don't want to do the other side because there's people sitting there. So I don't want to. There is houses and that side as well. There is this side, but you can't bloody see with the trees. What's the saying? You can't see the wood for the trees. Well, it's like this side, look. Your mind plays tricks on me when I see woods like that. I think, oh my God, anyone or anything could be in the middle of them. You'd never know, would you? That's just my overactive mind.
This is Seafall from Liverpool. Take care when leaving the train at this station.
See, I like seeing the different houses. They're nearly all the same. When you see a house in the States and that, they're nearly all the same. Probably the same designer or the copy of one another. But I like to look at the different things.
This train is for Liverpool Central. The next stop is Liverpool Street.
Oh man, he's got off the house. I'm going to sign off now. I hope you've liked this little video. I will tell you the stories of what we were talking about when we were kids, what we got up to. I will tell you some of them, maybe later on tonight. If not, tomorrow I will too. So over and out for now. I love you. Don't forget to do a thumbs up. What's this new thing people keep saying to me? I've pressed not super thanks, something else, and it makes your points go up. I don't even know what it means, but a lot of people have been saying to me, press that for your Cathy to keep your algorithms up. So thank you very much, all them that's doing that. I do appreciate it. Much obliged. Bye for now. I'm going to get off now because the train's getting a bit packed. They'll all be wondering who this woman's talking to, you know what I mean? Oh well. Bye for now.